Welcome back to day 3 of running 3 times a week to complete my 5 to 20k challenge. This is day 3, this is actually Sunday. I was supposed to be running yesterday, but I had a long paddle match, so I couldn't get it done. I've been working this morning and my parents are showing up in about an hour to drop off their dog because they're going to Australia for a month, so we have to look after their dog for a month. So now we've got 3 dogs, which is going to be mayhem. And I've got to serve them food and I've got to get this run done. So this is going to have to be quick. But on good news, my socks have turned up. So they actually look quite good. They feel nice. These were the cheaper versions. We're gonna test them out. We're gonna see what it's like today. I'm gonna give them a little bash. Oh, always like the smell of fresh socks. So we're looking good. And in other news, I'm thinking about entering into the fan dance. So because I'm doing this challenge, I've been speaking to a friend. Me and this friend did the fan dance, which is an SAS selection test. We did this about, I wanna say 7 or 8 years ago, and we did not complete it. So we have unfinished business in South Wales, up Pen y Fan, which is a big mountain. You do it in January. So we did it maybe 7 or 8 years ago. We turned up very ill prepared. We had the wrong bags. You have to carry 20 kilos on your backpack. I ended up having 24 kilos, so that was bad. We went off course. Darren got frozen on the side of the mountain. It just didn't go well. So we have unfinished business. So now I'm doing this challenge. We have set a challenge. We are going to redo the fan dance. So this is good. So I have something more to train for. So once this 20k is complete, the fan dance is 24k and it's a run with a backpack on your back with 20 kilos in there. So it is quite intense and you have to try and do it within 4 hours. I think we did it in 4 hours, 20 minutes, but we can definitely crush it if we train for it. So again, it's just gonna give me something else to train for after this. So I'm pretty happy about that. So today I'm getting out for my long run. This is going to be my long run each weekend. So each weekend it's gonna get progressively longer. So today's 6k, next week 8, and so on and so on. I think I have a deload in between somewhere, maybe like 6 weeks in I'll have a deload, and then we're gonna build up all the way until we hit 20k. So that's going to be today. I'm gonna film what I can, but it's going to be pretty minimal because I have to be as quick as possible. I'm gonna have to leave Forrest at home and I've got to get some food and I have to cook it and I have to serve it up and then I have to drive him to the train station. So it's gonna be quick. So I made sure I was already changed. Look at this, these are the ankle socks that everyone says are for ladies. I'm still not convinced. I think they're for men, but I've bought these now, so I've got to wear them. Ooh, they do feel nice. They do feel nice. How do they look? Not too shabby. So I'm over 2 kilometers in. I had to do a weird loop through the town to try and make up some kilometers because the loop that I normally do, it's 5k, that's door to door. And now, because my parents are here, I have to go to the co-op to get some food. So I've had to try and extend it. But it's made me realise that running on busy roads sucks because the fumes go in your mouth when you're breathing heavy. Ugh, not nice. So I nearly just got run off the road by every other road user's nemesis, and that's the man on the bike. What are you playing at? In a group of 7 across the entire road. And there's little old me just trying to enjoy a Sunday run. I'm trying to do a 5k to 20k, people, and you're trying to run me off. And what's the Lycra about, man? You're like a bunch of Power Rangers. You ain't saving anybody, people. You need to save yourselves and save every other road user and get off the road. Hello, Cams. So the run is done, the parents are fed, the parents have been dropped to the train station. Now they should be on their way to Australia. So we are happy. So it was very good. The run didn't go as planned. The run wasn't as steady as I wanted it to be. So these Sunday runs are going to be a bit more steady, but they're going to be long distance. So I was very conscious of that fact that I had to get to Co-op, I had to go and get the food before I had to come back and cook. I didn't have very much time. So I was properly running in between. So my cadence was a lot higher than what I wanted it to be. I ended up going further than I wanted. So as you can see, I ended up running pretty much 7K instead of 6K. It was all a bit of a faff. And because obviously I have to stop start when I'm putting the camera down to film to then carry on. As you can probably tell, there is no camera crew here. So it is just me on my own. That's why the filming sucks. But we do what we can. And then I nearly got run over by people on bikes. Bike people are the worst people in the world. Who likes them? No one likes them. They think they rule the road. They think they own the road. Even when I'm in a car, they look at you like, what are you doing? So there was like 7 of them. They're all spread out. Why do you do this? They spread themselves out across the entire road, all like this. I'm running down one side, and then they all look at me like, what are you doing on the road? You don't own the road. Get on one side of the road, you lycra wearing dorks. Jesus Christ. Anyway, right, back to the training. So the training is going to increase incrementally throughout the 12 weeks until I do hit 20K. So I will show you maybe like 3 or 4 weeks in, I'll show you how far I'm going now on the Sunday. So that should be building up by 2K each week. The tempo runs are going to start increasing in duration, and my Monday run, which is a bit more kind of like zone 2, will start increasing as well. So the total mileage throughout the week is just going to gradually increase. I'm looking forward to it. So it's gonna be good. But going forward, because I'm obviously not gonna be filming, it's gonna be easier for me to maintain a certain pace, which will be good for me. But I will keep you updated as much as I can, and I'm going to do some nutrition videos as well, just to show you kind of what I'm eating on this journey as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.